Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am Ryan Clifton Bowling. Uh, you know, this is just so hilarious. James Woods, the famous award-winning actor, roasted the CNN commentator or reporter by the name of Flack, Jeffrey Toobins. And it's all over this abortion thing that the Supreme Court, there's some type of document got leaked about the Supreme Court talking about it's going to basically overturn Roe v. Wade. We all know by now what that's all about, right? So all these liberals are just walking around, they butt hurt, you know what I mean? They just upset, celebrities going off the rails. I'm reading articles where celebrities are talking about all their fans, millions of fans, going to the streets and protesting and voting and be mad and angry, and it's just crazy, right? But James Woods, whom I really have always admired. I mean, James Woods, that guy's awesome. I haven't been seeing him in a lot of movies recently. I mean, if he has been in any movies, you guys let me know. I haven't heard or seen him because I don't hardly watch a lot of the mainstream movies anymore. I'm through with them. They too woke for me, so I'm just through with them. But anyway, James Woods roasts this guy, CNN reporter Flack, Jeffrey Toobins, basically is his name, and he makes this comment. He said his seed never gets past his laptop screen. This is what James Woods said about this guy. So let's get right into this article here and let's analyze this. And I want to give my comments as we go along. The title of this article is James Woods rips CNN Flack Jeffrey Toobins abortion rant. And he says his seed never gets past his laptop screen. I don't even need to go any further than that right there. That right there says it all, right? You already know what that's about. Okay. Anyway, Academy Award winning actor James Woods roasted CNN Flack Jeffrey Toobins' abortion rant, saying, quote, his seed never gets past his laptop screen, end quote. This is hilarious. He says, the great wanker, the great wanker Jeffrey Toobin pontificating on abortion is ironic, Wood wrote in reaction to Toobin going off on abortion rant on CNN. His seed never gets past his laptop screen, the actor added, in reference to when the New Yorker famously suspended Toobin after he was caught. Oh, this is crazy now. After he was caught masturbating during a Zoom call with New Yorker and WNYC radio members in 2020. Now, I never heard anything about this. I don't watch CNN, so I don't know nothing about this. But I got to cover this. This is just amazing. So, in his rant, Toobin claimed that abortion rates do not go down in societies that ban a woman's choice to kill her unborn child, alleging that, quote, there are just as many abortions, if not more, in these societies. The CNN analyst also claimed that in such societies, the killing of a woman's unborn child is conducted in an unsafe way, adding, all it does is drive the process underground and endanger women's lives, end quote. And let me say something real quick about that. I agree with that. It does endanger women's lives and drive it underground. But let's just ask this question. What was going on before abortion was made legal in 1973, Dumbo? Women were still getting abortions before 1973 when Roe v. Wade was made, legalized abortion on a national and federal level. They were still getting abortions. All the government did was make it legal. Said it's okay. You can do it now. We're going to protect you. We want to protect you in the killing of this unborn child. It became a government thing then. Before then, it was just based on the state and the local government, the city. But now it's federal, and now it's everybody got to respect it. Okay, but before 1973, before 1973, women were still getting abortions. So what were they doing then? I mean, what difference if you say it's going to drive it underground and endanger women's lives? It wouldn't endanger women's lives if they keep their legs closed. I know that's a strong statement, but it wouldn't endanger their lives if people would stop fornicating. If people keep their self-control and say, "Wait, I'm gonna wait till I get married," or wear some protection or whatever. If you're not going to get married or whatever, wear some protection. It requires that the man wear some protection, or you take a abortion pill or whatever. Well, not an abortion pill, but whatever. I don't know what kind of pills they take to keep from getting pregnant. And I ain't talking about taking some abortion pill to kill the baby, but I think it's some kind of pill or something that they take to keep from getting pregnant. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment box below, okay? But have the guy, if you're going to go ahead and have sex anyway, have the guy wear some protection. Wear some protection, because there's always the risk of getting pregnant. And you wouldn't have to, and the woman's life wouldn't be endangered if she wouldn't do the things that she's doing and the man wouldn't do the things he's doing. It's pretty straightforward. In 2008, a married Toobin impregnated his. Now, here's the part that got me. In 2008, a married Toobin, it's hard to pronounce this guy's name. Toobin, it's his name. It's Toobin. So maybe it's Toobin, right? I don't know. Don't care. In 2008, a married Toobin impregnated his colleague's daughter, Casey Greenfield, and pressured the lawyer to have an abortion. She refused to terminate the pregnancy. A Manhattan family court judge forced CNN star chief legal analyst to pay child support. Oh, how interesting. How convenient. In reaction to another pro-choice activist, Woods tweeted at Reverend Raphael Warnock, which I did a video on the other day, who said, quote, as a pro-choice pastor, I've always believed that a patient's room is way too small for a woman, her doctor, and the United States government. I'll always fight to protect the woman's right to choose, and that will never change, which, end quote, which really sickened me, who is actually a minister myself. It really sickened me when I heard about this. Ironic that you don't mention room for the baby, Woods reacted. Ain't that something? The topic of abortion is being discussed by many on social media in the wake of a draft Supreme Court opinion overruling Roe v. Wade being leaked to the press. The leak is a possible attempt to intimidate one or more justices to reverse their vote or to ignite a liberal brush fire to pack the Supreme Court before Democrats lose Congress in November, reported Breitbart News legal contributor Ken Kowinski. So there you go, folks. There you go. You can read that article on your own, and on your own free time, you can read that article yourself. Just type in www.breitbart.com, and you can read it and go to the title of the article. You read it on your own. But once again, like I said, I admire James Woods. Clearly, he's a conservative, or at least has conservative mindset, and that's hilarious what he said. But, it's just getting more and more and more crazy. But what I like here is that some of these conservative celebrities are starting to come out. And I hope that James Woods, being a conservative celebrity and being vocal about what he believes about this whole concept of abortion and so forth, that this will encourage other conservative celebrities to come out and voice their opinion. Okay, and not be scared, because a lot of these celebrities, they are conservative, but they're afraid to come out because they're afraid they're going to lose they're afraid it's going to ruin their career. The liberal left are just taking complete control over everything, so it's just getting really, really out of hand. But I admire James Wood. I've always admired him as an actor. He's a great actor. I love him in movies like Casino, John Carpenter's Vampires. The guy is awesome, man, and I really, really admire him. I'm glad he made that really, as far as I'm concerned, comical statement in reference to this CNN analyst, saying what he was saying. It's just a crazy, the left is just going bunkers over this. And as it stated in a previous article that I did the other day, this whole overturning possible leak is not saying that women would not be able to get an abortion. It just makes it It just takes the federality out. It takes the federal government out of it, and it leaves it in the hands of the state and city and local governments. So if it's run by Democrats, if the state is run by Democrats, the city is run by liberal, progressive Democrats, then more than likely they'll still be able to get an abortion. So I don't know what the deal is with these celebrities going crazy. As I said earlier, you got celebrities coming together talking about getting all their fans to go to the streets, be mad, be angry, and speak out, but go to the streets. And last but not least, they say vote. Yeah, of course. But what this seems to be suggesting to me is and this is just in my opinion, it seems to me that they're suggesting acting out violently. And let me say something else about these liberal celebrities. What's the big deal? What's up with that? And what I mean by that is, regardless of what you believe about abortion or whatever, or whether a conservative or a Republican is in office or a Democrat is in office, what difference does it make to you as an actor? You're still going to be making money. You're still going to be a liberal. You're still going to do the things that you're doing. So if the government becomes a Republican, the government ain't going to mess with you as an actor, especially if you're a popular actor. They ain't going to mess with you. They're not going to bother you because you're an actor. They don't care. They don't care. So why is this such a big deal with a lot of these leftist actors? Why are they going off the handle like this? It's not affecting you. It affects the little guys like myself and others at the bottom of the pyramid, but it's not affecting you. So what's the big deal? What's the big deal? I'll tell you what I believe the big deal is, and I'm putting my tinfoil hat on. I believe that the people who control these celebrities, who most I believe are irrelevant right now, they need to find some way to make some income and stay relevant. I believe that their higher ups, of those who control their careers, are suggesting to them, you need to get out there and tell these people this because we got an agenda, we got a vision, and these conservatives are really messing it up. And they know that these celebrities have influence on the minds and perceptions of millions of Americans. And if you get a celebrity that's well liked to say this type of stuff, because they don't think, a lot of people don't think, they're going to follow whatever these celebrities say. Oh, whatever you say, it doesn't matter what you're saying is bunkers crazy. I'm going to follow you anyway. That's what I think the deal is. But going back to my boy James Woods, hats off for you, bro. I admire you. You keep up the good work. What do you guys think about this? What James Wood says. What do you think about him? Do you admire James Wood or not? I admire him. What do you think about him? What do you think about this CNN analyst and panelist, whatever he is? What do you think about this guy? Leave your comments in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button. Share this video and subscribe. God bless you all and see you again.